$7 million for reef fish management, $25 million to combat Asian carp, $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
In case you don't know, and you haven't seen the latest polls, the American people hold the President of the United States in contempt. They hold this institution in contempt. They hold the Republican Party in contempt. They hold the Democratic Party in contempt. They think that maybe, given all of the crises facing this country, it's about time that there was some bold leadership here.
Oh, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. Oh, seriously, sauce, a lot of seriously, a lot of serious sauce, a lot of sauce, a lot of sauce, a lot of seriously, hot sauce, a lot of seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
I eat extra sharp. That's what I eat.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
The truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was. The truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was.
Hello, users, and welcome to another motherfucker of an episode. That's right, folks. Pillow on my lap edition, above it all. That's right. Let me check my phone. Let's see. Is there anything more important than those watching my stream at this current moment? Let's see. Yes, it seems that there is. Taking care of business every day. Let's see what we got here. Scrolling through Twitter on my phone. Because that's what I do. Alright, folks, welcome to the goddamn. Can I start my sentence by, as a lady, I'm your host. If you are a man, feel free to continue watching the stream. Just know there's a high likelihood that you will not be a man by the end of this stream. Just factor that in. So make your watching decisions accordingly with that information in hand. Alright, folks. We are here, and of course, we are queer, because that's what we do here. Alright, let's get into it. Are you ready? I don't think y'all are ready. I'm gonna be honest. To me, it doesn't really seem like anyone in this chat room is ready, so I'm just gonna let everyone hold the phone for a second. Wait, let everyone get ready. Get their coffee, you know, get their fucking whatever, so. You ready yet? Alright, cool. Thank you for, some people were ready, not everyone was, so, we gotta, gotta make sure everyone's ready. Alrighty. Yesterday was day 133, if I remember. I always forget. Is it 33? 34. 134. See, good thing I looked. Of protests in the city of Elizabeth City and the county of Pasquotank County, North Carolina, over the police assassination of Andrew Brown Jr. And, so we've been out here for 134 days, and this is, once again, I want to lay out the details of why we are out here demanding justice and accountability from the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department. On April 21st, 2021, they, on the back of a pickup truck with AR-15s in hand, riding in 7 sheriff deputies from Pasquotank County, 2 from the neighboring Dare County, entered Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and stopped in front of Andrew Brown Jr.'s house, and within a couple minutes, murdered him, shot him in the back of the head in a school zone. When they attempted to murder Andrew Brown Jr., partially, their bullets went into their own vehicles. They shot their own vehicles with people inside. Friendly fire. In their murder spree rampage, they shot through a neighbor's house. The bullet went through several walls, finally being stopped by a metal crock pot in the kitchen. Why? I ask you this. Why are sheriff deputies, 7 of them armed with long rifles, shooting in a school zone at 8:30 a.m., and there have been no charges against them? Now, I always like to bring up the case of Breonna Taylor in Kentucky. The only charge against an officer with that case was the officer who missed. They got in trouble for failing to execute Breonna Taylor in her sleep. They missed. They tried to murder an innocent person, and they failed. And that's why they were charged. Because their bullet went into a neighboring apartment, a neighboring living area. They were charged with wanton endangerment. Here in Pasquotank County, in Elizabeth City, you can shoot into someone's house down the street in front of a school at 8:30 a.m. You can shoot into someone's house, nearly killing them. It's all good, bro. Whatever. This is the world that we live in Pasquotank County, North Carolina. The county commissioners voted, I believe it was unanimously, to give them all a raise. The Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department got a raise. Tommy Wooten, the sheriff of Pasquotank County's own rule book, his own policy handbook for his sheriff deputies, explicitly states they cannot shoot at a fleeing vehicle. The North Carolina state law says that officers can shoot at a moving vehicle that is fleeing. So Sheriff Tommy Wooten went out of his way to, instead of copy-pasting the standard sheriff handbook, he went out of his way to make changes to the policy guidelines for his sheriff department and still violated them anyway. In May, or maybe it was June 1st of 2020, there was a George Floyd demonstration in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Pasquotank County Sheriff stood up on a soapbox to an applause, giving out his personal cell phone number, saying nothing like this will ever happen in Elizabeth City. He gave out his personal cell phone number. Everyone, except for the people that knew better, cheered him on. Embarrassingly. He said nothing like that would ever happen in Elizabeth City. And as soon as Andrew Brown Jr. was killed, the first thing that Tommy Wooten did the very next day was change his phone number. That's right. So as soon as something did happen like that in Elizabeth City, the personal phone number he gave out saying, if something like this happens, call me, mysteriously disconnected. This is what we are dealing with. Tommy Wooten wanted to be a small town sheriff in a small town that no one ever heard of, that no one ever knew of. I, personally, am making it my mission that everyone who I possibly will ever come into contact with knows that Tommy Wooten, too, he is the second one, is a criminal of the highest order. He is violating his own policies, handbook, and rules, and he is sending death squads to murder people in school zones. So throughout the protests, several times people would attempt to inflict damage on us. We had several people hit us with cars throughout the protest. And Tommy Wooten said if we ever felt unsafe, to let them know, the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department. Well, on one day, 12 people that some weren't even involved in protests, they just happened to be black and on Facebook. And so a bunch of crazy racists listed out a bunch of people's names, saying that we're going to come after them. Well, 12 of these people, including myself, went to inform the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department. So instead of investigating and possibly determining that there was no problem, they put charges on protesters and people that aren't even protesters. People that have not marched a single day, that were just in fear for their own safety, got charges placed on them by the state for asking for protection. The very next day, Tommy Wooten published our addresses on Facebook. So the very same people that were targeting and building lists of protesters now have addresses to work with because of Tommy Wooten's criminal activities. And so we have been out here for 134 days in a row. We're not going to stop. And this is injustice of the highest magnitude. And Tommy Wooten is a criminal. He belongs in jail. Robert Morgan, Daniel Meads, and Aaron Llewellyn, the sheriff deputies who fired their weapons, belong in jail. Stephen Judd, Michael Swindle, Kenneth Bishop, and Joel Lunsford, the sheriff deputies who gave them the excuse to fire their weapons and did not stop their co-workers from murdering a man, belong in jail. They all committed homicide. If I worked at the grocery store and I was supposed to be stocking shelves and I took the box cutter, right, and a grandma was like wheeling through with her, you know, her cart, and I turn around and I stab her and then stab her over and over again, and then throw the knife into a neighboring aisle, and then it lands on someone's head and kills them too, I would be sent to jail for homicide because I'm a crazy motherfucker. When you're a police officer in Pasquotank County, you can go on a rampage shooting through schools and neighboring houses, shooting at your own comrades, and you don't even get you don't even get fired. You get a raise. You get a vacation, paid vacation, and a raise in Pasquotank County. Shit's gotta stop, folks. God damn, folks. Hello, Mr. Schninder. Is this channel for gaming or what? Does this look like a gaming channel? Yeah, that's right. I play games. In fact, I played some games the other day. Check this out, folks. I was playing some games the other day. Let's see, where is this? Here we go. I was playing some games the other day. Look at this. I was playing some Doom. That's right, folks. I'm a Doomer. Doing some Doom speedruns. Check it out. I'll upload this at some point, but I'm too lazy right now. But yeah, I'm a gamer. So what? It happens. Hello, Lindsay. How's it going? God damn, folks. It needs to be a t-shirt. Can you help me with that, Matt? Are you a t-shirt person? What game systems do I have? The Sony PlayStation. Check that out. That is like a third of the Sony PlayStation's library. Look at it. The Sony PlayStation. And don't forget, the Sony PlayStation 2. That's right, it plays PlayStation games. And it has a feature called fast disk speed, which makes the games load faster, so I waste less of my life whenever I play PS1 games. I gotta get back into PS1 games. I haven't fired up my PlayStation, I think, since the protest started. I think was the last time I actually played on my PlayStation, and that's a problem. But we'll get into that at some point. By the way, Matt, send me a DM for my own benefit because I got my scanner to work. It works. I fucking figured it out. So send me a DM, and then I'll send you the scanned image of the sticker that I made, and then we can get started on that process. You were called a liar when you said the PS2 played PS1 games? Who called you a liar, and where can I destroy them? Point them out. I did not call you a liar. If you can find the clip, I'd love to see it. I've been playing PlayStation 2. I've been playing PlayStation 1 games on PlayStation 2 since I was a kid. You are dumb as fuck. I would never even think to say that. That is a false memory. Reminder, folks, eyewitness testimony is notoriously horrible, and it can be thrown out in court just like that. It might have been someone in chat, yeah. That sounds about right. Point him out. Well, yeah, that's true. There's like, I think 7 games or something that don't work. You might have said that the PS2 can play all PS1 games. which is factually untrue. So, folks, I've got breaking news. The letter hack has sent me a direct message, and it's requested that I read it on air. DM sent. Folks, when will the pain and suffering end? Goddamn. This is why Andrea records everything. Absolutely. Motherfuckers out here experiencing false memories. Reminder, there is no past and there is no future. There was only the present. The past does not exist, folks. There is no such thing as the past. There is no such thing as history. That is right. History and the past are only what exists in our brains. Is that what I think it is? Let's say a human being was created or a brain was put into an android, right? Let's just say, and their brain was programmed with memories that never happened. Well, to that android, those memories are just as real as our memories. Therefore, there is no such thing as past. We are all observers looking through hyperdimensional space. Yes, folks, that's right. I've been doing a lot of mushrooms. Alright, let's get into the news. We're getting into some news here, folks. This is serious. Isn't that the plot of Blade Runner? I don't think so. The plot of Blade Runner is just that they're androids that think that they're human. The recap already done? Yeah, fucker, you missed it. Alright. So, folks, we're going on strike in the United States. That's right. All United States Nabisco factories are on strike. We have a video here from More Perfect Union. And I want to play this. This is pretty good. So let's watch.
I work in the bake floor, so it's extremely hot down there. And they're machines, so they get hot. But what they would do is they would take a AC machine off of a human being and put it on a machine and let you just deal with the heat. If you can imagine what food feels like being cooked in the microwave.
Nabisco workers are still striking across the nation. They're on the picket line 24/7 to stop cuts to wages and health care.
We here every day, like I say, 5, 6, 7 days, 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours. We be here making the production.
We have a family just as well as the people in human resources and management. While we're working on the weekend and being forced, they're at home with their families. We can't even get a chance to enjoy birthday parties for our grandkids. We can't go away to take our kids to college because we're being forced to work. We can't enjoy our husbands, our spouses, because we're at work. By the time we get off work, it's go home, go to sleep, try to fix us something to eat, get into bed, and be back at work.
And when they say, oh, I want to change your hours, I want to take it away, your premium time, I want to cut your health insurance, they're not loyal.
Mondelez, which owns Nabisco, made $3.5 billion in profit last year.
Anything after 8 hours, we feel like should be overtime, but they're trying to make us work 12 hours a day, which will be just straight pay. And they're trying to take us back into, I feel like, slavery days where we working all of these hours and not getting any money for it.
Mondelez wants employees to work 12-hour shifts with no overtime pay higher premiums and co-pays on their health insurance, and accept permanent pension freezes.
Management don't even care. They do their 8 hours and go home. And then they come back the next day and do their 8 hours and go home. Sometimes they're off on the weekends. Our plant manager, I don't see our plant manager in the building on the weekend at all. And we almost working every weekend now on Saturday and Sunday.
In 2016, Mondelez laid off 300 Nabisco workers in Chicago and outsourced their jobs to Mexico. Thanks, Obama.
They already took our Oreos out of our company and took it to Mexico. So that wasn't a good thing. And they paying them less and working harder as well, which is not fair to them as well. So they want to keep trying to take stuff from us, and they need to stop taking stuff from out of the United States. I mean, what else we gonna have if you keep taking stuff? We ain't gonna have no job.
Mondelez laid off 1,000 plus workers this year in Georgia and New Jersey. Workers could face further job losses if they don't take the pay cuts and longer hours.
I was laid off for 2.5 years. A lot of my coworkers didn't come back. You know, there's still a lot of us still out there waiting on things to happen, waiting on openings to happen.
We just asking for pay what we deserve. We loyal to you. We wanted you guys be loyal to us too.
That's the only thing we just want. We just want equal way. We don't want to go backwards. We want to go forward.
All right, folks. So all of the factories in the United States are on strike. Pretty fucking good. Now, obviously, you know me. I'm a health nut. Why the fuck are y'all even eating Nabisco products? Like, seriously? I want to get Oreos. Woo! Like, bro, okay, let's be honest. You're gonna... Okay. For me, sugar is like a once-a-week thing, maximum, right? Or minimum. Minimum or maximum? Maximum. Whatever. If I'm gonna have sugar, you bet your sweet motherfucking bippy I'm not gonna have a Chips Ahoy or an Oreo. Wow, I can't wait to have a cheat day. Let's get an Oreo. No, I'm gonna have like maybe some like fucking candy or something. I'm gonna have like maybe, I don't know, a cake. You know, like I'm gonna have like, I'm not gonna have an Oreo. Like, come on now. So if you're eating Oreos, stop. Never buy a Nabisco product for the rest of your life. You don't need to. They're optional. They're not required. They remove time of your life. So not only is Nabisco stealing the lives of its workers, but they're stealing the lives of its consumers. So I just want to say, fuck Nabisco. All my homies hate Nabisco. They should be destroyed. Also, of course, shout outs to everyone striking. It's an incredible thing to watch. Max the dog, folks. Maxie! Come on, buddy. Come on, Max. Up, dog. Come on, Maxie. I don't think he's interested. Nope, he is not interested. That's a shame, folks. Max the dog, once again, just blowing the show off. I wish I could give up sugar. I don't think I can give it up. It's worse than nicotine for me. Andrea, you need a video teaching how to stop. Sam can't just go cold turkey. Folks, this is no good. I have just killed 2 ants in my room. This is no good. Now, it's possible that there were only 2 ants. That's very possible. And I killed them both. And now they're gone. That's very, very, very possible. Or it's possible that I thought I killed the first one. And it turns out I didn't kill the first one. And instead, it fell somewhere because I did not see the murder of the first ant. And then came back. That's possible. That's possible. And then it was a one and done. Or I've got a problem on my hands. So, this is no good. Lindsay, at some point in the next couple of months, I am going to restart the Cooking with the Bitch franchise. And I'm going to make it more... I'm going to do like a, sub-series where I talk about quitting addictive foods. For me, I replaced sugar with hot sauce. I don't know if that's capable for you. Not everyone can have hot sauce. Some people, it, hurts their body or whatever. But for me, I put hot sauce on all my food. Like...
Hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce.
But I am gonna do more nutritional content at some point. I've just been so busy with the protesting. I've got a lot going on in my personal life right now. Like y'all don't even fucking know what's going on in my life because I'm not telling anyone. So, but I got a lot going on in my life right now. And so I just haven't had time for anything really but the show. But either way, yeah, I am gonna do more of that kind of stuff. So. I do not put hot sauce in coffee. Who is my favorite Spice Girl? I don't know any Spice Girls. Settle down, folks. Settle down. All right, let's get into the goddamn. Let's get into the goddamn. I need help, but hot sauce won't work for me. I do love vinegar. Okay. Well, I've got like a couple strategies, and I want to flesh them out a little bit more. Yeah, if hot sauce doesn't work, but you like vinegar? What? Just get like one of those cringy sauces, like Texas Pete or something, But anyway, folks, does anyone else want to hate rich people? Because I do. Alright, folks. Helen Mirren's Wild Weekend and the lessons we can all learn. We can all be inspired by the actress who has been having the time of her life in Venice. After 19 months of anxiety-canceled parties and grim litany of COVID statistics, we all need to cut loose and live like nobody. Lateral flows. If only for a weekend, a full-on post-pandemic, jewel-encrusted few days is what Dr. Fabulous would order for those of us yet to rejoin the party. And now we have the perfect inspiration. Dame Helen Mirren? Folks, what the fuck? Okay, so first of all, post-pandemic. Huh? Bro, what? When did the pandemic end? Like, hello?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
But like, when did does anyone know when the pandemic ended? Does anyone know, like, because I got vaccinated in April. And yet, there are people still getting infected all over the world. New Zealand, right, is doing pretty good up until a couple weeks ago, and then they were like this, right? I don't know how to, they were like this, and then wow, like, so they're getting fucked. Vietnam's getting fucked. So the countries that did the best job at suppressing the pandemic are now getting fucked because of these variants. This is why we need global vaccination programs. But also, what? Okay, yeah, why doesn't everyone just go out and fucking ride a boat through fucking Venice and, have put on a fucking crown and, like, what kind of article is this, man? Like, seriously. From waltzing with Vin Diesel to slithering with rapper Megan Thee Stallion, she proved she can do both ballroom and thumping dance floor. Honestly, all of these motherfuckers, I think, like, get rid of them. Get rid of every single one of these fucking losers. These leeches. Every one of these rich celebrities who, oh, look at me, post-pandemic, Instagram, woo, look at me. Hey, everyone, I know you're all dying and your family and friends are suffering with a fucking disease and there's no healthcare in the United States and the world is crumbling and climate change is gonna kill us all. But Instagram, woo, like, go fuck yourself. Fuck every one of these people. Fuck Megan Thee Stallion. Fuck Vin Diesel. Fuck whoever this bitch is. Fuck this whole article. Like, seriously, like, what is this? Like, it goes on and on and on. I was originally going to read the whole thing, but now I'm too mad. Fuck them all to hell. We need to get rid of them. Get them on this. They love yachts, right? They love yachts, right? So let's throw them on a yacht, send them to an island somewhere, right? Like a rocky, barren island with one tree, like you're playing Minecraft, like one tree challenge, right? Send them to a goddamn, right? Oh, sorry, the yacht sprung a leak, and now they're on the one tree challenge, island, and good luck, motherfucker. Fuck them all. Fuck them all to hell. I'm getting really fucking sick, right, of this post-pandemic LARPing. There is no such thing as post-pandemic for 100% of the human population. These people are living in a fantasy world, and I'm sick and tired of seeing these stupid motherfucking cocksucker shitfuckers out there pretending, like Obama's little party that he was doing. Oh, fuck Obama. Fuck him in the goddamn face. Fuck all the, when are the parties gonna start? I need to get my fucking jewels and I need to go under the ballroom. Fuck your ballroom, motherfucker. Burn in hell. Like our fucking families and friends are right now because they're dying. Millions are dying and getting sick with a long-term illness while y'all are woo! Fucking motherfuckers. Anyway, I was gonna read that whole thing in like a pompous voice. I was gonna do like the whole after 19 months of anxiety. Like I was gonna do that, but I'm just so mad I can't do it. Just can't do it. Dark chocolate is great. I have 100% dark chocolate in the fridge. And every couple of days, I just munch on that shit, and I'm good to go. Sex tourism? What is sex tourism? What is that? Whoa. Hey now. I want to go on a sex tour. Oh my God, Lindsay. I had to take medical transport out of town to my doc. And my driver told me that how upset she was when Apple banned Parler. Why did that even come up? My question is like, oh hey, welcome, where do you need to go? By the way, when Apple banned Parler, I was so upset. Like, how did that even come up in conversation? Peter, no, it's not. I'm vaccinated, and I live in a stupid-ass, dumb-fuck southern state where all these stupid, dumb-fuck motherfuckers are running around without masks and without vaccines, and guess what? The Delta variant is a little bit more vaccine-resistant, and it's even mutating even more. They've got this new variant coming out that's apparently supposed to be even more vaccine-resistant. So no, the pandemic is not over for vaccinated people. We need global vaccine mandates. Vaccinate every human being on Earth that, can handle the vaccine. Not everyone has, the ability to, for their body to process it. But, no, the pandemic is not over for vaccinated people. How can you be in the South if it's North Carolina? That's such a good point. So true. So true. Sex tourism is going to developing countries to have sex with locals by paying them What? What? Like, what? What? Like, I'm so confused. What is that? What does that accomplish? What? I'm baffled. I'm so confused. What? Alright, next. We're going to the next subject, folks. Can't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. Alright, folks. Brace for motherfucking impact. That's right. Brace for motherfucking impact. Lauren Boebert. I haven't made a video about her in a while. I forgot she existed. But Lauren Boebert wants you to know applesauce is off the list. Let's watch.
Did not deserve to die.
I think she's talking about Ashley Babbitt here.
Did not deserve to die. The blame starts at the top with Biden and his hand-picked vice.
Oh, I guess the people in Afghanistan she's talking about. Okay, that makes more sense.
President.
Okay, so folks, I watched like half of this video and then I decided, I'm going to watch the second half on stream. Okay, I need you to understand. All right.
With Biden and his hand-picked vice president.
What? Like, okay. I'm so confused. Okay, folks. Biden's hand-picked vice president. What? Like, I'm sorry, but like, what is happening here?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Biden's hand-picked vice president. How does she feel about Mike Pence? Does she know who picked Mike Pence as vice president?
Who bragged that she was right there, making the same bad decisions. And if not for her own dereliction of duty, she should be impeached for not demanding we invoke the 25th Amendment.
Now, I just want to say, I agree. I just want to say, putting this out there, I agree with Lauren Boebert. Kamala Harris should be impeached for not invoking the 25th Amendment. I agree. Impeach Joe Biden. Impeach Kamala Harris. Impeach Nancy Pelosi. Impeach all of these fucking politicians, her included, because they're all fucking garbage. They're all trash cans in my asshole. They're shit for brains. Get rid of them. So I agree. Impeach everyone. We should impeach everyone who's ever served in Congress, as far as I'm concerned. Everyone who voted for the war in Afghanistan, if they're not serving in Congress anymore, impeach those motherfuckers. Send them to jail. They've waited too fucking long, as far as I'm concerned, but...
It is time for action. Impeach Biden, impeach Kamala Harris, and throw in the Secretary of State if you can get him back from vacation.
You know, this motherfucker, like, she delivers lines like she's a literal actor. Like, this is like me doing, like, the fucking meme voice when I'm, like, reading an article. Right? Like, if you can get him back from vacation.
Throw in the Secretary of State if you can get him back from vacation.
And she's so proud of it. She does, like, the head twirl. Like, look at this. I'm sorry, but...
And throw in the Secretary of State if you can get him back from vacation.
Lord have mercy.
Take a vote to vacate the chair. To get Nancy Pelosi the heck out of here.
Agreed. Out.
I hope at this time, At this stage, where we are today, there might be a handful of Democrats who actually might join us in taking a stand for our fallen soldiers, for America, for the Constitution. And if there are any Republicans who have any doubt, know that you will be facing your own primaries. And no amount of your precious money will be able to save you from the uprising of the American people who demand we do something now.
So is Lauren Boebert advocating to primary Democrats? Why not advocate for Republicans to beat them? She wants people to primary them? And then for the Republican to lose? Or for the Republican to beat the person that primaried them? What?
I didn't come to Washington, D.C. to be a part of your clubs. I came here to make sure my boys never lived in a socialist nation. And now, today, I'd have to second guess who would actually lead them if they took a stand to serve and join our military.
I just have to be honest, like, if you join the military at any point post 9/11, you're cringe. I'm sorry. Now, with the exception of people that become indentured servants to the state because they have no other options. People that would otherwise be homeless, people that are in poverty, and they choose to go to the military because they will provide them, shelter, food, etc., just to become indentured servants, right? That is one thing. I can respect that. I understand why people would make that choice. But someone who is not facing those horrible, impoverished conditions, going to the military to defend your country, you're a dumb motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Woke doesn't work. Cutting and running doesn't work.
I don't understand. Okay, folks, can someone please tell me what woke means? Like, I'm the wokest motherfucker you've ever seen. Right? Can you find a streamer or a YouTube political host that is woker than me? I don't think you can. Right? But I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what woke means. Okay, so woke doesn't work. Are we talking about, like, critical race theory or trans people in bathrooms? No, we're talking about Afghanistan. Ending the war in Afghanistan. That's woke. What? That's woke? Pulling out of Afghanistan is woke now. What the fuck does that mean? Like,
being asleep or senile or sucking on applesauce obviously doesn't work. We need leadership.
Sucking on applesauce.
We need action. And I plan to do whatever I can to deliver on both of these. Thank you very much. Did not.
Jeez. These motherfuckers are crazy. They're crazy.
You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
Although I agree, impeach every single member of Congress who's ever served and who's ever voted for the war in Afghanistan, Iraq, anything like that. All of them, send them to fucking jail. If they're dead, send their corpse to jail. I don't fucking know. Where is Ronald Reagan buried? Send that motherfucker's corpse to the goddamn Hague or something. I don't know, man. Get him out of here. Lauren Boebert would be very good for the WWE considering her heritage. Jail cells with cardboard cutouts. Hell yeah. So folks, we all know right now, I think it's September 2nd. We should know what's going on in Texas. We should know that Roe v. Wade has been overturned. This has been basically the conclusion of the 2016 election. This is like Trump striking again, that kind of stuff. But what we really need to talk about is how fucking stupid Democrats are. Democrats are fucking dumb as shit. They're garbage. They're a stain on fucking humanity and Earth. Fuck Democrats. We all know Republicans are shit for brain motherfuckers. We know that. They're evil. They're fascists. They're fucking puritanical losers who want to send us back to the 15th fucking century. We know that. That's already been established. But Democrats, these high society types, oh, look at me, hashtag, like, these motherfuckers are dumb as fuck. And this poll from last month proves how dumb they are. Supreme Court job approval dips below 50%. This is from July 28th. I want you to look at this fucking garbage. How on earth? How on earth, folks? How on fucking earth has the Supreme Court had 58% approval at the end of 2020? 58% approval at the end of 2020. When Trump nominated Amy Coney Barrett, Democrats like Dianne Feinstein were hugging those motherfuckers. They were like, oh yes, I love Amy Coney Barrett. Yes, I do. And then all the dumb fuck motherfuckers that follow them were like, oh yes, oh, Amy Coney Barrett. She's a great one. Yes, she is. Bro, are you stupid? Are you dumb? How the fuck? Like, imagine going outside, right? Imagine going outside and you're like, oh, hey, how do you feel about the Supreme Court? Imagine anyone looking at you and going like, huh? Fuck them. If they even know what the Supreme Court is, they'd be like, they're garbage. But Democrats are like, oh, yes! Oh, jolly good! Right? In 2000, when they stole the fucking election and performed a law-based coup, they stole the 2000 fucking election. That was a coup, folks. A fascist takeover. In 2000, Democrats were like, oh, yes! Oh, jolly good, jolly good. Bro, I'm dead. Like, these motherfuckers are so goddamn stupid. But look at this. They break it down over the last 10 years by party. In July of 2020, Democrats, 56% of Democrats approved. Folks. What? What? When Amy Coney Barrett was being nominated, or whatever, maybe that was slightly beforehand. I guess that dip is when RBG died. But, like, this is a month ago. This is a month ago. All these Democrat dumb fuck losers that are going out there saying, oh, the Supreme Court must be abolished. Yes, it does. These are the same motherfuckers in 2015, 76% approval? The Supreme... I've got news for you. Before you... Oh, but it was before Trump. It was before Trump. Yeah, guess what? The Supreme Court's always been trash. Always. It's always been garbage. It's always been fucking garbage. Right? And Democrats had a little bit of spine when Kavanaugh was being introduced. They had a little bit of spine, 38% in the fall of 2018. A little bit. But Kavanaugh was still on the court in July of 2020. He's still there. The motherfucker is still there drinking beer like a fucking loser. Okay? I need you to understand this.
I liked beer. I still like beer. But I did not drink beer to the point of blacking out. And I never sexually assaulted anyone.
He's still there. The same Democrats that said, oh, Kavanaugh's he's a bum fuck. Yes, he is. Those same motherfuckers 2 years later are like, I love the Supreme Court, bro. What? What? Like, I'm seriously. Democrats are fucking stupid. They're fucking stupid, folks. They're fucking ridiculously stupid. And now look what's going on in Texas. The Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Are Democrats that dumb that their approval of the Supreme Court depends on what case they read last? Are they that fucking stupid and nearsighted? The answer is yes. Why didn't Ruth Bader Ginsburg retire during Obama's administration? Because she's a fucking idiot. She's a fucking dipshit loser. Ruth Bader Ginsburg is garbage. And fuck in the face anyone who thinks she was good. She is trash. She is a dumpster fire loser and a historical villain. Everyone on the Supreme Court is garbage. By the way, our current president, Joe Biden, fought really hard for the other sexual predator, Clarence Thomas, to become nominated in the 1990s. That's right, Joe Biden helped the first sexual predator on the Supreme Court that we have now get nominated. So if we, and Joe Biden himself set one sexual predator to another. Wink, they had each other's backs. What makes you think Joe Biden's going to do anything about this? He's not going to do shit. Democrats aren't going to do shit because they're garbage. Meanwhile, people in Texas, they're fucked. They are fucked. And all these other southern states are going to copy Texas's law. Word for word, copy and paste. Because Roe v. Wade is gone. Your rights are gone. In the middle of a pandemic, your rights are being stripped away. Texas revoking voting rights for minorities in the same swoop that they're revoking people having the right to an abortion. After 6 weeks, bro? Now I can do all the bullshit oh, we gotta end the filibuster, folks. Pack the court, pack the court. We're gonna pack the goddamn court, what? But Democrats are too fucking stupid. So, yeah, pack the court. Duh. But they're too fucking stupid to do anything. So, I am not going to be begging politicians. Oh, we gotta pack the court, guys. Oh, I know how to fix this. We're gonna pack the motherfucking court. No, we're not. The court's not getting packed. The Supreme Court isn't going to be expanded. Because Democrats don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. No, they're not going to expand anything. They're not going to end the fucking filibuster. You think Joe Manchin is going to be like, oh, well, now that people in Texas can no longer get abortions, maybe I'll end the filibuster. No, he's not going to end the fucking filibuster. That's a pipe dream. Jesus. This fucking shit's falling apart. Democrats are so goddamn stupid. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Max is just taking a nap that whole time. Oh, what a dog. What a dog. What a dog, folks. Oh, Lord. We knew what to do. We've known what to do for decades. And yet people are still dumb as hell. I don't know what to say. Alright, folks. So, the last segment I did was about how stupid Democrats are. But, you know who's even dumber? You know who's even dumber than the dumbest of the Democrats? That's right. The dumb left. Here's Fiorella Isabel. This is her stupid, dumb fuck, shit for brains, cock-sucking, motherfucking take on the new Texas abortion law and the destruction of rights in this country.
If you're angry about anti-abortion laws, you should be angry about vaccine mandates. My body, my choice applies to both. Don't be a hypocrite. That goes for the entire political spectrum. You can have exceptions, opinions on where to draw the line, in a case-by-case basis. But to bring about draconian laws pretty much screws your logical reasoning to be one for one and not the other. Making abortion illegal is an argument that can be used in law to allow mandates. Example, just like people claim that someone not taking a vaccine is endangering or killing others, so can a pro-life person claim it's murder to abort a baby that's basically a full human.
So not only is Fiorella Isabel saying that fetuses are, quote, basically a full human. Yeah, I know. You've been pregnant for 6.5 weeks. I mean, it's basically a full human. It's basically a full human, folks. You're 8 weeks pregnant. I mean, you could cut that motherfucker out right now. Send him to work. Basically a full human. And then also, last time I checked, now correct me if I am wrong, but last time I checked, you can't walk next to a pregnant person and catch pregnancy. That's not how it works. Oh, fuck! I found out my sister's pregnant, and I just invited her over for dinner. Damn it! Now I need to go get a pregnancy test. That's not how it works. Like, I'm like, what on God's green earth is wrong with this stupid motherfucker? Like, she is batshit Looney Tunes, dude. This dumb bitch is the dumbest of dumb bitches. Seriously, look at this. You're 8 weeks pregnant. I mean, again, basically a full human. Oh, you ever go to a party and catch pregnancy? No, you didn't fuck someone in the bathroom or anything. No, you just got pregnant because someone was, you know, they double dipped the chip. Yeah, that's right. They double dipped the chip and then boom, now you're pregnant. Because facts and fucking logic. This bitch, I swear to God, is one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. Like, like, if you want to have a power ranking of stupid motherfuckers, right? Dumber than the entire Democratic Party. Dumber than the Democratic and Republican Party. Because at least, for the love of God, at least they have some power somewhere. They know a little bit about strategy. A little. And the Democrats are notoriously garbage at everything. But they know a little about strategy. A little. They managed to get, like, you know, a majority in both chambers of Congress, and they managed to win the presidency, but they're still not doing anything. Right? They know how to barely get elected. Governing, that's where they fuck up, right? She's dumber. This is a People's Party fucking moron. What the fuck is wrong with these people? You ever go on a road trip with someone? Right? And then you pick up a hitchhiker and you just bring them to the next town? Whoops. They were 6.5 weeks pregnant. Guess what? You're having twins. Like, I'm so... Like, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know what is wrong. Like, I can't. I won't. Achoo. Mike K, super chat. Have you read The Conquest of Bread? I have not, because I'm an illiterate fuck. But I know about it. I've read summaries and excerpts. Like, I'm serious, man. I don't even... Just had a lemon cake quest bar, game changing. Yo, that shit's gonna change your fucking life, let me tell you. Let me just tell you. Oh. Like, what the fuck, man? I'm blown the fuck away right now. Like, I really am blown the fuck away. Speaking of being blown, if y'all want to give me money on Patreon, PayPal, or Cash App, it's very possible. In fact, you can just click the links I posted in chat. You're good to go. Hit me the fuck up. I'm trying to live here. How do you think I afford these lemon cake quest bars? God damn, they won't even give me a fucking sponsorship, and I'm still munching those motherfuckers down. This is not a request. Folks, if you subscribe to my Patreon and become a hyper patronizer, that's right, hyper patronizer, I'll put you in the scrolling text. Wait for it. It's continuing to scroll. It'll scroll there at some point. Check it out. It's almost there. It's almost, look at it. We got one. You could be the second. Hit me up, folks. It's just that easy. All right. It's all good. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I understand. Max, look at this motherfucking dog. This motherfucker's curled up. That's right, I'm talking about you. That's right. This motherfucker is curled up. You see that this is a curled up dog. Look at him, he keeps opening his eyes. Yo, check this out. Check this out. Look, it's Max. Look. Maxie, come over here. He's not doing it. He's not doing it. All right, folks. That's the show. Thank y'all for watching. I need to go wash my eyeballs because I've been looking at a lot of bullshit today. Oh, God, don't even get me... I'll do Joe Rogan tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow.
It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear word.
Sam, if I could just get this sentence out. We can talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in force the vote.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but you're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
The world is actually a small piece of the world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
But I think the juxtaposition of that and the woman dancing in the shoe with the money flying at her.
I'm about to be 34 and I have no family. I'm about to be 34 and I have no family.
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Unbelievable.